Hey everybody, this is JD and Giant Man and a special guest, Rowdy Rodney. Rodney is a legend among relic hunters. He once found 2 pull tabs and a twist top in the same hole. We can only hope to be as fortunate. Today we're somewhere in Tennessee. We're on a property that's pretty close to a Civil War site that's marked. We will not go across the boundaries. So we're gonna work this yard a little bit this morning and see what we can come up with. We hope to do good. If we find anything, we'll be sure and let you folks have a look at it. We're gonna hopefully make a long enough video where you can actually see something today. I'll be using my Ace 400 in relic mode, and sensitivity is turned down 1 bar, and Giant Man will be using his AT Pro. What's your settings on that, Brett?
Pro mode.
Oh, he's in Pro mode.
0.
Oh, Pro mode is 0. So we'll see what we can find. I think we've already found the water line, so we're not digging that. So, but Rodney's got the Brand X Fisher brand, but he's got a fine machine, and he'll be finding some good stuff as well. So we're going to go find some stuff, and we'll talk to you again here in just a minute if we find something good. Otherwise, we'll just show you the junk we found at the end of the hunt. All right.
Hey, this Giant Man again. Down here in this hole, we trying to find something, and got a really good signal amongst 1,000 other signals. There's garbage everywhere, and the ground is like mineralized or whatever it is. You can't even hardly use a pinpointer. But I found something pretty interesting. Hey Jeff,
let's look at it together.
Let's go look at it together. Let's see if you can see this right here. It's a shell casing. Rowdy Rodney Roadhog said it looked kind of like a 7.62, but it looks to be pretty old. So anyway, we'll take it. I'm gonna scan this hole again, see if there's anything else.
Hey, this is JD. I'm over here digging a hole, and it's pretty deep. It's probably 8 inches plus. It was showing a 40 or 48 somewhere, you know. Thought it might be a nickel or something such as that. And so I start digging down, and I've got my pro pointer here, and there's nothing in the dirt that I've exhumed. But this is a common problem on this site. Get a good signal there, and come over the other side of the hole, and get signals everywhere. It doesn't matter how deep we go or how wide we get. I suppose the ground is kind of mineralized or something, but it's very frustrating. Anyway, I'll keep digging.
Yeah, I've been digging in this hole for quite a while, back and forth, and signals all over the place, and then it'll stop and be a good signal, and ended up pulling up some round, and after scraping it off a little bit, looks like it's got a hole in it. It's a big washer. The thing was probably about 6 or 8 inches deep. Anyway, I thought I had me something good there. I'll get back to you in a little bit. It's rolling now.
All right then. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're wrapping up here at the house in Chattanooga. We're literally right across the street from the Civil War site, and we did not go in the woods. And we didn't go over there to pilfer. We we do respect history that much, but we're wrapping up here. We've been up here a couple of hours and haven't had a whole lot of luck, but we're going to show you what we found now. And we'll start with what Preston found.
Giant Man.
Yeah, Giant Man found a good set of pliers and a really good aluminum can and a couple of pieces, 3 pieces of tin and some kind of bracket. Oh, I just broke your bracket, man.
Don't be breaking my bracket, man. I'm going to use that later.
So we found some shell casings, and he found this Chinese coin here that we're going to have authenticated over here at the university.
It's really a washer, but I went all crazy because I found something round. It looked just like a $50. Oh, there's a good little bullet right there.
He found himself a bullet. We're thinking about reusing it. But we noticed that these rocks right here would give a signal. And so we saved them. And they provide a signal. And I suppose, and we're just guessing, that this is coal. And it gives a signal as well. And that yard is full of it. If it's not coal, I would really like to know what it is. If anybody has any idea, but it looks like coal. It's light, but it gives a signal as well, and that yard's full of it.
You really can't even use a pinpointer because it just beeps everywhere.
Now these are my finds, as pitiful as they are. I found a 45 shell casing, which I'm very proud of.
It does say 45 on it.
Yep, it's a 45, and found this right here was actually a team find. I located it, and Rodney went over there and dug it up for me and found it in a pile of trash. So we'll put it in the middle between mine and Rodney's finds, and now we'll go over here to what
Rodney's over there playing.
Did he just find a penny?
Yeah, I just found it.
Did you? Yeah. The wheat penny?
It's a Lincoln penny. Rodney's still on the job, ladies and gentlemen. He's done went and scored a Lincoln penny.
What's the date on this thing?
Get a little closer, we can see.
See if it'll focus up.
Back it up.
Yeah, rub it off there and see if you can see what you can. I know you can't see what it is.
1974. All right. And when Rodney also found this top to a zinc jar lid, battery cable, and a piece of wire, and this right here is off a Civil War era pizza oven where the Union forces used to make their pizza whenever they would camp. And we found these here shell casings, various shell casings, and a really cool bullet that Rodney went and found. It's been fired. It's got a chip of lead chipped out of it, which is cool, and a bolt. And this part here off of General Sherman's tank, they had their tanks parked across the street whenever they was fighting Civil War. But we've located all that we can find. I mean, it's just it's frustrating and maddening in this yard. So we're going to go to the pipe shop for probably an hour, maybe 2, and look around at the pipe shop and see what we can find over there.
Rodney's still over there finding stuff.
Rodney's still over there. He's probably getting him another penny, but I appreciate you watching, and come go with us. Until then, till we dig again, thanks for watching, and God bless.
Go ahead.
Hey, friends and neighbors, we're just finishing up our second day of exploration here at what we call the pipe shop. We found a pile of junk, and we'll be glad to show it to you. We can't for the life of us figure out what this is. We think it might be I don't know. I don't know. And we got us a nut and a bolt and a washer and some kind of little switch, which none of us recognize, and some aluminium. And once again, we got a firing pin from a Civil War musket, and we don't know what these are. These just rocks that gave off a signal. Preston liked them. Moving over to what I found, you got your mason jar lids, and your inward workings for a alarm clock, and various pieces of cannage, including a sardine can with a key in it. So we figure that's extremely rare and desirable among collectors. And we got this a few nails and some kind of cable with a not sure what it is. Looks like something like a bicycle would use. Some kind of cable, like a cable brake. Found some really good pull tabs, at which we're extremely proud of, and part of a leaf spring, we believe, off of an older car, and few assorted this STP lid. That's good stuff, man. I highly recommend it. And other stuff. Now, Rodney's hit the home run here. He found this genuine caster right here. That's I'm telling you, collectors are going to go nuts. This will be at Sotheby's for auction here pretty soon. And also found this mixer right here. I'm going to clean that up and see if my wife can use it. I bet she can. And we also got a steering wheel off a pedal car. So if any of you are restoring pedal cars, we know that's something that that people do, and we'll make you a deal on this one. This here's a good one. It's got a few more miles left in it. Found this here piece of pipe, and we really like this pipe. We found it. We found another sardine can without a lid, which just goes to show you how rare and desirable the one I found is, because mine has a lid and a key. And we got this other little component here. We're not sure what this is, but probably from that pizza oven that was up there on the ridge where the Union soldiers would cook their pizza. And I think I found this last week. This Coca-Cola cap. And I'm not sure. This here's another aluminum lid of some kind. And another Coca-Cola cap. And we got this here windshield wiper, I think what this is, off the space shuttle. When it came over, they when the first stage lets go, they go ahead and drop all their unnecessary parts. And when the space shuttle came over, they dropped this windshield wiper. And so I'm pretty sure that's what that is. So if you got any questions about it, call Giant Man. He'll be glad to answer. So until we dig again, have a good day and God bless. Rodney just went and found a bullet. Looks like it's been fired. The back of it's crushed. You can see where it nicked itself a little bit going through the woods, I suppose. But it's a good find, Rodney.
Thank you, sir.